Hey everyone, my name's Chris. I'm a full-time beauty pageant director as my career, but in my spare time, I'm a huge toy collector. I've been collecting toys now for over 40 years. You can officially call me a toyaholic. Thanks so much for checking out my YouTube channel. My channel consists mainly of two things: beauty pageants, which I love, and toys, which I love even more. My dream in life has always been to own a toy museum. So it's finally happened. I've bought a building and now I've got to move this massive collection and value it into the building. We're calling it the Toy Vault because it's an old bank building located in Crystal Springs, Mississippi that actually has two large vaults. So now I'm just going to make a ton of videos and value my toy collection. And then I'm going to make some where I take you shopping with me to thrift stores and flea markets and toy stores to let you see where I find all these goodies. So let's start this episode of Valuing My Toy Collection and value some toys. In today's episode of Valuing My Toy Collection, we're going to value some vintage Barbies and some very collectible Barbies. Well, let's jump right in today and start with these tropical Barbies. First, we have the African American Barbie, and she's worth about $65 still in the box. Then we have the classic white tropical Barbie. She's also worth about $65. And then we have their friend Tropical Miko. She's worth about $35. And then we have Tropical Skipper. She's worth about $40. And then we have the white Ken. He's worth about $25. And then we have the African American Ken. He's worth about $35. And then we have these Barbie The Look dolls. This one in the silver dress is worth about $75 now. The brunette in the gold dress is also worth about $75. Now these just came out a few years ago at like $19.99, and they've already increased this much. This one in the silver and black dress is worth $95. And then the African American in the orange metallic dress is worth about $75. And then we have this one that's an African American doll in a short blue dress worth about $140. And then we have Tahiti, the bird and cage that goes with the tropical Barbie set, worth about $55. Let's see what we have up here. We have the pilot Barbie. She's worth about $45 already. Have the African American Holiday Excitement Barbie, worth about $32. And then we have the ballerina Misty Copeland, who's worth about $125. Then we have this African American Christmas Barbie in the candy cane swirl skirt, worth about $30. We have this cool Peter Rabbit Barbie, worth about $65. And then we have the 2016 Birthday Wishes Barbie. She's worth about $55. She's the African American doll. And then we have Barbara Eden as I Dream of Jeannie, worth about $120. And then we have these diva dolls. We have the white version. She's worth about $55. And then the African American version worth about $85. And then we have the Cinderella live action 6-pack doll set worth a big old $600. I can't believe this thing increased in value so much. I think new it was about $100. Go back to some vintage Barbie. We have Barbie's Pool Party set. It's worth about $35 still in the box. And then we have Barbie's horse named Dallas. And in the box, it's worth about $65. We have this really cool, super large piece called Barbie's Dream Boat. And it's worth about $100. And then we have the Malibu Barbies, the classic ones. We'll start, we have Skipper, and Skipper is worth about $50. And then we have Barbie's best friend, PJ. She's worth $110. These are very valuable dolls. They were probably like $5 when they were new. And then we have the classic blonde Barbie. She's worth about $65. And then we have the brunette Barbie, who's the Hispanic version, and she's like worth $100. Then we have the Christie doll, and she's pretty rare. She's worth $130. Then we have the brunette Ken. He's worth $150. He's really hard to find with the dark hair. And then we have the regular Ken. He's only worth $30. You see the price difference, $120 between the common and the rare one. And then we have the African American Kens. We have the one with the molded plastic hair, and he's worth $90. But then we have the most valuable one in the set with the afro, and he's worth $215. And then we have some vintage dolls. We have a Cool Tops Kevin, who is Skipper's boyfriend, worth $40. And I think Skipper's changed boyfriends a couple times. And then we have these vintage dolls that are very hard to find. A Beauty Secret Christie. Lowest price is $300, and she goes all the way up to $400 and $500. She's really hard to find, so I said $300. And then the white version of the Beauty Secret Barbie, she's worth about $175. And then we have some more of those Barbie the Look fashion dolls. They're like models. This one with the blonde hair and the blue metallic dress is worth about $75. And then we have the African American doll in the fuchsia metallic dress. She's worth about $60. The purple metallic dress with the red hair, she's worth about $75. And the one with the red top and black pants, that's worth about $75. Then we have the Sport and Shave Ken. He's worth about $65. Let's see what else we can reach and find back here. It's kind of hard to grab. All right, this one coming up, it looks like that's the Malibu Barbie, the retro edition. She's worth about $55. And then we have this holiday musical doll set, and it's worth about $85. All right, I went ahead and moved it off the shelf so we can get a little bit better look, but it's like a little animated set that moves around. Next, we have these two dolls that I got at the Barbie convention, and this set's worth about $75 loose. I only went to the Barbie convention one time, and it was a lot of fun, but it's a little expensive to go to, so once was enough. Next, we have this African American Blossoms Beauty doll. She's worth about $55. And then we have this Bob Mackie white and black loose doll. She's worth about $90 loose out of the box. And then we have these little cutout stand-up cards from Hallmark, and they're worth about $10 each. They're just little freestanding forms that look like greeting cards, but they're pretty cool and pretty detailed. Some of the ones in black have a glitter on the front. And then we have these little Barbie figurines. I think they're made out of resin, but they're very cute, very detailed, and they're worth $15 each. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those, so that's another $90 to add to our total. I have a really cute set of Barbie rhinestone earrings. They're worth about $8. And then we have a vintage Peaches and Cream Barbie, the African American version, and she's worth $250. And then we have Hispanic Barbie, and she is worth about $150. Then we have Black Barbie, and she's worth $175. Next up, we have a Halloween Barbie in a purple dress. She's worth about $40. And then we have the pink Halloween Barbie. She's worth $55. And then we have a Holiday Excitement Barbie, the white version. She's worth about $25. Next, we have the portrait collection of dolls. I think you were supposed to hang these on the wall, but we have Mademoiselle Isabel worth $150. And then we have the Duchess Emma worth at least $275. She goes all the way up to $400 on eBay, but we'll say $275. And then we have the Lady Camille that starts at $140 on eBay and goes all the way up to like $250. They're very valuable dolls. They're very pretty dolls too. And then we have the Halloween Enchanted doll in the orange and black dress. She's worth about $30. And then we have the Share a Smile Becky in the wheelchair. She's worth $30. And then we have the Grace and Rosie doll set worth $125. And I think their claim to fame is from the Ellen DeGeneres show. And then we have the airline pilot outfit, already worth $25. It jumped up in value pretty fast. And then from 1998, we have the Halloween pirate set with Barbie and Ken worth $40. Next up, we have some really high dollar dolls. This Empress Josephine doll is worth $700 minimum. Now she goes all the way up to $1,200 on eBay, but I always take the lowest value to kind of stay conservative with my collection. I don't want to overprice the collection. I want to know what it's really worth. And that's what the front of the box looks like. Then the next one we have here is the Queen Elizabeth doll, and her lowest value was $650, but again, she goes all the way up to $1,200 on eBay, and that's what the front of the box looks like. And this is the most valuable one we have, the Marie Antoinette. She's worth $2,000 lowest price. She goes all the way up to $3,000. And then we have some real model collection dolls. We have the Beverly Johnson doll. She's worth about $30. They're not super valuable, but they're kind of good to have in a collection. We have the Christy Brinkley doll. She's worth about $25. And then last but not least, we have the Cheryl Tiegs doll worth about $20. And then hiding in the back, we have the Sparkle Surprise Ken doll. He's only worth about $25 because he has a big $4 price tag written on his front. That lowered his value a little bit, but see, that's what I paid for it, $4. And then we have this one in the back. It's the Barbie living room couch set, and it's worth about $50 already. I think I paid about $12 for that at Big Lots. Next, we have the Norman Rockwell Davy doll. He's worth about $20. Now, this doll is super valuable. From 2012, the Blondes Gold doll. Lowest price, $400 on eBay, all the way up to like $1,000. And then we have Laverne Cox doll worth $45. We have the Mariah Carey plush doll from the All I Want for Christmas Is You song, worth $38. And then we have this Mermaid Ken. He's worth about $300 lowest price on eBay. It's hard to videotape these dolls without a ton of reflection and glare, but there he is. And this is what the front of the box looks like. But he was about $150 brand new, so he's about doubled in price. Then we have the Blondes Diamonds doll. Her lowest value is $625 on eBay. She goes all the way up to over $1,000 on some sites. Next up, we have this Anime Wong doll. She's worth about $70. She came out just about a year or two ago. And then we have a Vera Wang doll. She's worth about $40. This one's really hard to videotape because it's just a solid clear box. A lot of glare and a lot of reflection. And then we have the Queen Elizabeth II doll worth $200, but you have to be careful on eBay with her because there's a lot of knockoffs from China, but the original is about $200. Then we have this Audrey Hepburn Sabrina doll worth $450. She's super valuable. And then we have this little plastic Barbie tea set still in the box worth about $20. And this doll is really nice. It is a Stephen Burrows Pizzette doll. She's worth about $240. And then we have this 1994 Erdie Stardust porcelain doll. She's worth about $75 because her hand is broken on one end. That's how I bought her, because I got her at a flea market for just $20, but her dress is worth more than that by itself. If she didn't have a broken hand, she would be worth more, about $250 to $300. And then we have this giant Holiday Kelly doll. She's huge, and she's worth about $60. And then we have this 4-pack of Eco Leadership Career of the Year Barbie set worth about $45, but people don't really like it because you have to rip the dolls out of the box to see them. They don't like to mess up their boxes. Then we have this little dining room tea time Barbie set worth $55. And then this doll is really cool. She's a Reem Acra bride doll worth about 400 plus, all the way up to 600. But my friends at the Barbie convention surprised me with this doll because I made them all gifts. So they all chipped in together and bought me this nice doll to take home as a keepsake, and I'll always treasure it. Here we just have a pile of everything. We have some Barbie accessories worth about $5. And then a little tea set worth about $5 as well. Had this cool Barbie monster truck worth about $25. I thought that was pretty hilarious. Barbie had a monster truck. And then these Hot Wheels, the different ones, they're worth about $10 each. And then the loose ones worth about $2. Here's another one worth about $10. And one more worth about $10. And then here's just a little loose Barbie purse worth about $1. I get a lot of little toys on Whatnot app. Then here's a Ken tuxedo still in the package worth about $12. And then we have some Barbie blind packs. They're worth about $4 each. I have 2 of those. And we have a pack of 4 Ken shoes worth about $8. The accessories are expensive. And then this little loose Barbie figure is worth about $4. I have a little Chelsea in a box still. She's worth about $12. And some more Barbie accessories worth about $5. And then a Barbie figure still in the package worth about $8. Let's see what else we got. Here's a little pet set worth about $5. A backpack worth about $5. Yeah, all these in these small packages are worth about $5 each. And let's see what else we have. This little loose Kelly doll in the Flower Girl bouquet dress is worth about $15. And this 2-pack of babysitter dolls is worth about $12. And then this Diana doll, she's worth about $18. I'm not really familiar with her, but whenever it has a celebrity on the front, I usually buy them anyway. Here's another little set of babysitter dolls worth about $12. And then a single babysitter doll in a costume worth about $9. And then we have a whole bunch of loose Kelly dolls, and to collectors, they could be worth about $6 each because a lot of people collect certain dolls. Have a little Barbie coin purse worth about $4, a little Avon pinback button worth about $10, and these a little Barbie ink pen is worth about $4, a little Olympic figure worth about $2, and then this Disney nightlight worth about $5. Little vintage Barbie mirror and perfume sets worth about $8. A little Ken hoodie outfit's worth about $5. Little vintage Barbie loofah sponge is worth about $6. Another pack of Ken shoes worth about $8. And a little Christmas tin that's vintage is worth about $8. And this little vintage Barbie tin is worth about $6. And then the heart-shaped tin is also worth about $6. And then we have this anniversary set of Barbie plates that are ceramic. They're worth about $20. And then we have this small Barbie little mini tackle box worth $8. Now here we have this really cool ceramic tea set still in the box, and it's worth about $35. Now we have a bunch of little Halloween dolls of Kelly. And all these dolls average about the $15 point. I didn't go look up every single one because we have so many. But sometimes I'll just get into a little kick of collecting a certain thing. And I remember I went to the store and they had like a couple of these Halloween Kelly dolls. And then it made me, like, of course, get on eBay and start looking for all the different ones to try to make a whole set of them. I don't know if I got the whole set or not, but I got a lot of them. They're really cute and they average about $15 each. And one thing about being a collector is it's fun just to walk around sometimes and look at everything you got. And for me, sometimes I'd rather go spend $20 on toys than I would like on an expensive lunch. Like if I had $20 for lunch, I might go get a $5 lunch and use the other $15 to go spend on toys. And hidden in the back, we have another ceramic tea set still in the box, and this one's worth about $30. Then we have this set. I had to take it out of the box to see what it was. I don't even know where it came from, but some Barbie plastic plates, and they're worth about $12. Then we have this. This is a Lounge Kitties Barbie out of the box, and she's worth about $30 loose. Still in the box, they're worth more like $60 and $80. I never really got to collecting those. I think I found that one cheap. Now here's some more of those babysitter dolls. These are the actual babysitters. And here's the boy. He's a little valuable. He's worth $50. There's a total of 5 in the whole set, I believe. And then we have the babysitter in the pink top. She's worth about $25. And, oh, have an avalanche. And then we have this one with the short hair. She's worth about $45. She's a little harder to find. And we have the one with the afro. She's worth about $25. And the one back here in the flower dress, she's worth about $35. And let's see what we want to do next. We'll go with the little babies here. These are the babies that the babysitters babysit. And they're worth about $8 each in the box. And we have a set of 4 of these. So that's another $32 we can add to our grand total. And then we have these sets that includes a baby and a sibling. And they're worth about $10 each. We have 2 sets of those, so that's another $20 we can add to our total. And then we have these mini Barbies on the go. I think they're kind of like their version of the Polly Pocket, maybe, but they're very collectible. They're worth about $15 each, and we have 5 of these, so that's another $75 we can add to our grand total. And then we have this little vintage pack of stickers, probably worth about $5. And then we have this Totally Hair 25th anniversary doll. Had no idea she's worth $200. It really shocked me. And then we have these dolls that are called Made to Move Barbie, and they're in different poses. But they average about $35 each on eBay. A couple of them are worth a little bit more, but I just did about a $35 average on all of those. And then we have these African-American Shani dolls, and in their swimsuits, they're worth about $40 each. Like, they're pretty collectible, and we have 3 of those, so that's another $120 we can add to the set. And then we also, I think in the back, have the boy one. I think I see him. Yeah, there he is. He's the boy one, and he's worth about $30. So we have 3 girls and 1 boy called Shanies. Now, with our previous 192 videos of value in my toy collection for our YouTube channel, our total was $545,033. Now, with this video of all of these Barbies, we can add another $14,176 to our total. I think that's the largest single video I've done so far. So that means our grand total for episode 193 is $559,209. Now remember, I am no millionaire. I have been collecting toys at garage sales, flea markets, and thrift stores, and eBay, and it's just accumulated to this big old total. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. I'm off to make some more and value some more toys. And if you want to follow this journey even closer, you can also find me on Facebook under the Toy Vault of Mississippi.